Hello, welcome to Dungeon Drawers Podcast. I'm your host, Justin. Sean from Silm Comics asked his subscribers to do a video showing off their top 10 Alex Ross covers, and I figured, well, I don't have any single issues, but I do have trades, and I love Alex Ross's work, so why not show some Alex Ross covers from my collection. The first one is a classic, one of the first trades I ever owned, which is Kingdom Come by Mark Waid, which has interior art from Alex Ross. Holy crap, look, you have a giant mecha. I don't remember that. Yeah, this is like the only Alex Ross book where he did the interior art. Could you see why this would be the first trade I would ever buy? Man. Which I think he also did the interior work for what was it? Marvels, I think, which I need to pick that up at some point. Yeah, so that's the first book. Next, we have Jeff Johns' Green Lantern book, Green Lantern No Fear, which the art at the back is like, I think that's Ivan Reyes, I'm not sure. Yeah, cool book. At some point, I'm going to review the Green Lantern, the Jeff Johns Green Lantern run. But first, I got to pick up more books of that Grant Morrison Green Lantern. That was amazing. Holy crap. You can check out my review for that. Next was a book I was supposed to review for New Year's, but couldn't finish in time. And that was Crisis on Infinite Earths. This is a 12-issue miniseries. This was the first crossover that made people realize like how great like crossovers could be, and that you can also use it to like reboot your franchise and get rid of like unnecessary characters, or like or make stuff like reorganize titles and stuff. Yeah. So here's the back. Look at the detail, man. Look at that detail. You know, the character standing at the back, and you have this like chaotic battle. Fantastic, man. Fantastic. And you even have like their faces at the back there. I don't know if that's also Alex Ross art. Yeah, it looks like it. Man, fantastic. I'm going to try to review this again for New Year's. So next is a book that I picked up a while ago and that we're going to review soon, which is another Marvel Omnibus, Squadron Supreme. And if you look closely, you can see Captain America right there. Which I don't know if that's the real Captain America or the Johnny Walker one. Which I don't even know half these characters. I think I know these two, and that might be Blur. I'm not sure. But yeah, is that Black Knight there? I don't even know. That's them at the back. Yeah, that could be Blur. He looks like a speedster. Just Blur with a different costume. Yeah, I recently reviewed a book that had these characters in Heroes Reborn, where they were like set up as like a fake Justice League or whatever. Man, this book only collects like 13 issues. That kind of sucks. Cause this was like $40. Oh well, whatever. Still a pretty cool book to have. I think this was released recently. I've heard good things of this team from the comic book geezers, but Comic Book Hut says they suck, so I don't know. Because like comic book geezers have like recommended some stuff that I didn't like, but then they did recommend some stuff that I did like. But then it was like stuff I probably would have liked anyway, like Moon Knight. Because I'm a huge Doug Moench fan, so I probably would have liked Moonlight anyway, but Hopefully this is good. because you know, if it's not good, it's going to be a long reading because there's 14 issues. Next is a book I already reviewed, Earth X by Jim Kruger and Alex Ross, and John Paul Leon did the interior art. Here's the back. Also here you can see some of the other books in the series. What fun story. I tried to pick up this book, but at the comic book shop, but he didn't have it. And I bought this by mistake. This was like $40, I think. Which, this is like a companion. I thought this was Earth X. And yeah, but he was able to order this book for free. I still had to pay for it, but I didn't have to pay anything to order it. Which now he changed it so you have to pay if you want to. You have to put a deposit on if you want to order stuff. Which I guess is fair, but I don't know, man. That kind of sucks. I mean, every time I go, I spend like $100, man. Like, come on, give me a break. Over $100. So this is Kirby Genesis by Kurt Busiek and Alex Ross. But Alex Ross did not do he did some interior work, but because there's like characters in this book that like Henshin, which means transform, and then they'll turn into like Alex Ross like art. Yeah. So I have to cover up something at the back that says the comic book shop name because I accidentally doxed my local comic book shop, which that's not a good idea. Yeah, so that's what the back looks like. So I reviewed this if you want to know what I thought about it, which I'm thinking of picking up the spin-off books, which is like Captain Victory. No, that's not Captain Victory. Is Captain Victory even on the cover? That's Silver Star, and there's Dragon's Bane. Which I'm thinking of picking up those books too. But they're like super expensive. They're like $25 each, man. And I don't think and for people who don't know what Kirby Genesis is, basically Dynamite tried to create like their own comic book universe based off Jack Kirby creations, right? Some of these they had to buy. Some of these were characters that never even saw print. Yeah. But I don't think the series did too well because I saw that there was another publisher put out a Captain Victory book, which that was one of the characters in this series. So who knows? Next, we have more Dynamite books. The Shadow Volume 1 Fire Creation. I did a review for this. Yeah, it's just the cover. I had to order this through a bookstore. A lot of the Shadow books. Yeah, I did a review for this, so you can check it out. Next is The Spider by David Liss. Volume 1, Terror of the Zombie Queen. Alex Ross did the cover and the design for this character. Do not read this book. It's garbage. It totally sucks. And the sad thing about this book is I asked the guy, hey, is this good? And he said yes. It's like, god damn it, man. This sucked. Next, we have Project Superpower books, which I don't own a lot of them. Next is Project Superpowers Volume. Well, this is like the complete collection for the first series. Right? There's the interior. You can see the interior art there. So apparently these characters were a lot of these characters were like Golden Age books, but some of them were characters that Alex Ross created. Like this one, I think was a Golden Age character. He was like the first Daredevil before the Marvel one. Next is Project Superpowers Chapter 2, Volume 1. Cool cover. I really love this series, but one of my friends, like, I guess he started reading Black Terror without reading Project Superpowers, and he thinks it sucks, and now he has me questioning if it sucks. But I don't know, I remember it being good. This is also written by Jim Krueger, the team that did Earth X and Justice, apparently. I didn't know Jim Krueger did Justice. Here's Project Superpowers Chapter 2. There's also the Death-Defying Devil, that's the Golden Age Daredevil. There's a spin-off book of him, I don't have that. And there's like Masquerade and Black Cross or something. Not Black Cross. Something Cross. I can't remember the character's name. Yeah, I think it's Black Cross, and it's written by Warren Ellis, of all people. Yeah. Man, I want to review this stuff again. Some of these, I haven't read some of these. Here's Black Terror Volume 1, which I've read this. This is like a tie-in to Project Superpowers 1, if I remember correctly. Here's the back. Next is Project Superpowers Volume 2 for Black Terror. So that the other one was Black Terror Volume 1. This is Black Terror Volume 2. Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Next is Black Terror Volume 3. This is a really cool cover. He was a cool character, man. He's like a pirate fiend, like Batman. Apparently Phil Hester wrote these. Which I think I've read books by Phil Hester. Sorry, I thought I needed to sneeze. So that's all my Alex Ross covers. I hope you like it. Make sure to check out my channel. Check out my reviews. And yeah, I don't just do comic book reviews. I've also done anime and manga and movie reviews, like horror movies, comic book movies. I've even did some comedy movie reviews and fantasy movie reviews. So make sure to check that out. And make sure, if you haven't heard of Sean from Silm Comics, make sure to check out him. He does like comic book hauls like every week. Yeah, so make sure to check him out. And yeah, that's it.